Welcome to the new course, guys. In this course, we will see more about this COVID and COVID-19 PY package. So obviously, you can search in Google COVID module in Python, and you will get these two module, COVID module and this COVID-19 PY module. Okay, so we will see more about these two modules in this course. So first of all, we will start with the COVID module, and then we will go into this COVID-19 PY package, and then we will see some methods of this COVID-19 PY package. Okay. So guys, before writing code on COVID-19, like how to get data of COVID-19, you have to install these four things: COVID library, COVID-19 PY library, then two dependencies, that is Pydantic and requests. Okay, so to install these things, obviously you can Google that thing. This is the COVID library, and this is the COVID-19 PY library, and this is the documentation of these two. So to install these things, you just need to go into your terminal, and there just write pip install pip install COVID. Okay, after installing this thing, you have to install this COVID-19 PY. So yeah, so you can see this COVID library is successfully installed. Now we have to install pip install COVID-19 PY. So you can see it is also successfully installed, and now we have to install these two dependencies, Pydantic and requests. So let's install this pip install requests. This thing is already installed on my device, and now the last one is pip install. Let me just copy it from here. Yep. And this is also installed in my device. Okay, so after installing these four things, now we will see how to write code on COVID library. Okay, so guys, now we will see how to get all the data related to coronavirus. Okay, so before that, we have to obviously import that COVID module. So from COVID, import COVID. Okay, actually the C is in capital. Yeah, now run it, and to get all the data from the COVID, you just need to write COVID equals to COVID method. Oops, yeah, COVID method, and now we will print all the data, right? COVID dot get data, and since this is a method, so you have to write parenthesis over here, and that's it. Now if I run it, okay, there is an error, that is COVID is not defined. Okay, it is COVID, it's not COVID. Yeah, now if I run it, you can see it loaded all the data related to coronavirus. So let's see this thing. You can see this ID is 18, the country name is US, the confirmed case is right now it is 9,39,249, the active case is around 7 lakh, and the death is around 53,000. Then the recovers is around 1 lakh, and after this, this is the case for USA, and then the second country, that is Spain, then Italy, and so on, right? So it printed all the data related to coronavirus from all the countries, right? So guys, now we will see how to get all the countries who are affected to the coronavirus. Okay, so for that, obviously I need to store the country name. So I'll just write over here countries, and that will be equals to COVID dot list countries, and yeah, that's it. Now print countries. So now you can see it printed all the countries who are affected with coronavirus. Okay, the first one is US, then Spain, then Italy, then France, then Germany, and then UK, and so on, right? So guys, now we will see how to get the data of a particular country. Okay, so obviously you need to store the data. So for example, I want to fetch all the data from the country Germany. Okay, so I'll just write over here Germany underscore cases. Okay, and that will be equals to COVID dot get status by country name. Okay, you can also choose country ID if you know already the ID. So for example, the Germany Here is the Germany and the ID is 8. Okay, so you can also write get status by country ID, and that will be equals to 8, but you can also write the name as well. So I'll just write the name, so it is Germany, right? So G is in capital obviously because this is the country name, Germany. Okay, fine. Now let's print Germany cases. Okay, so you can see the country ID is 8, the country name is Germany, confirmed case is 1 lakh 50,000 around, and the active case is 40,000, death 5,877, recovered 1 lakh. Okay, so in this way you can get the status using the country name or the country ID. Okay, so guys, now we will see how to get the total active cases, total recovered cases, total number of deaths and so on, right? So let me just write a variable name that is active, and that will be COVID dot get total cases, active cases, right? So you can see there are four options: total active cases, total confirmed cases, total deaths, total recovers. Okay, you can obviously try these four options, but I'll just write the first one because we want to fetch the active cases only. So get total underscore active underscore cases, and since this is a method, you have to write parentheses and then just print active. Okay, that's it. You can see the total active cases is around 18 lakh. Okay, so similarly you can also write recover, and that is equals to COVID dot get total uh, recovered. That's it. Now print recover. You can see the total recover cases is around 8 lakh, and if you want to see the death, number of deaths, so I'll just write death, and that will be equals to COVID dot get underscore total deaths. Let's print the date. So you can see the total death is around 2 lakh, right? Now I hope you ever heard about this website worldometer.com, because this is the most famous website to see the number of cases related to coronavirus. So let me just search of this Worldometer. Yep. So this is the website, right? So if you want to fetch the details from this website related to coronavirus, you just need to write, for example, I'll just write Worldometer, and that will be equals to COVID, and the source will be equals to Worldometer, right? Okay, after writing this thing, you have to just print the variable, so that is Worldometer. Yep. Now if I run it, you can see, okay, it didn't print anything. So you want to fetch the data from the Worldometer, right? So we have to write get data, and now put a parenthesis and rerun this cell. Yeah, so you can see it fetch all the details from this Worldometer website. Okay, so guys, we already used the COVID package to get the data of related to the coronavirus, no matter it is of all the countries or a single country or whatever, right? You already see how to use this COVID package, but we already install a one more package, that is COVID-19 py. So we already saw about this COVID 2.2.6 package, and now we will see about this package. Okay, COVID-19 py package. Okay, so we already installed this package. So to get the package, you have to obviously import the package. So import COVID-19 py. Okay, that's it. Now it will be imported, but let's go into the documentation, and here you can see that after importing this package, you have to choose the data source. Okay, so let me choose this one first, and we will discuss about it later. So yeah, so let me choose this one. COVID-19 equals to COVID-19 py dot COVID-19 data source is CSBS. So what is CSBS? I'll show you later. Okay, so let's print this data, print COVID-19. Okay, and you can see it printed nothing. That is because we have to print according to the data, right? So we have to write get latest. Okay, so I'll just copy it from here and paste it over here. Okay, now if I run it, you can see the confirmed case is around 9 lakh and the death is around 53,000. But you can see the recovered case is 0, which is not true, and the confirmed case is 9 lakh, which is only for USA, right? So I hope you get it. The CSBS is used for the data only for USA. Okay, so you can see there is an API documentation. Just click on it and open it in a new tab, and you can see that the recover case is showing 0. That is because JHU, the main data provider, no longer provides the data for amount of recoveries. So that's why by default it is 0. Okay, so there are some others data sources like JHU, NYT. JHU is for worldwide data, CSBS is for US country data only, and NYT is for only New York Times data. Okay, so let me just print one more thing. Yep, get location. So if I just print the location, so I'll just write it over here, print COVID-19 dot get location. So you can see that it is providing me the data only for USA. Okay, so for different cities, right? So for to get the data of worldwide, you have to use this JHU data source. Okay, so I'll just write over here JHU, and now if I run it, you can see this is the total data, right? Total confirmed case, total death, but the recovery is still 0. That is because the JHU, the main data provider, is no longer provides the data of amount of recoveries. That's why it is 0. And if you now write this get location, now you can see it is showing all the countries. You can see there is Afghanistan, then uh, there is Algeria, and according to the alphabets it is showing me all the data of all the countries. Okay, it is not showing me according to the number of active case or number of death. It is showing me according to the alphabets. Okay, so we already saw that how to get the country details according to the alphabets, right? But now we will see the country names according to the confirmed cases or according to the death or recovers, whatever, right? So for that, let me just make a variable. So for example, if you wanna show the country names according to the confirmed cases, so I'll just write confirm underscore cases, and then that will be equals to COVID 19 dot get location, and in the parentheses you have to just write, let me go into the documentation and see, yeah, you have to write rank by. Okay, so the rank by is by default recovered. You can also choose confirm or deaths. Okay, so I'll choose confirmed. So yep, I need to change it with confirmed, and now if I print confirmed cases, you can see now it is showing me according to the confirmed cases. So maximum number of confirmed cases is in USA, so that's why it is in the first position. Then it is Spain, then it is, you can see here it is Spain, then Italy, then France, and then Germany, and so on, right? So now it is showing me according to the confirmed cases. So in this way you can also modify it serially. Okay, so guys, now we will see how to get coronavirus details of according to the country name. Okay, so for that you just need to write, let me go into the documentation, and you can see you just need to write get location by country code. Okay, so I'll just copy this one and paste it over here, and now if I print location, you can see now it is printing according to the details according to the country code. Okay, so we choose US, so the ID is 225, then the country population is this thing, then the confirmed cases is around 9 lakh, the date is 53,000, but the recovery is still 0 because JHU doesn't provide any data of recoveries with this package, so that's why it is 0. And you can also choose India over here, and now if I run it, okay, there is an error because the country code is wrong. I don't know the country code of India, so let me search over here. Yep, the country name is actually India, the country code is IN. Okay, so I have to write IN only, and now if I run it, you can see now it is showing me the details of country India. The population is around 13 billion, the confirmed case is 26,000, the date is 825, 825 and the recovery is still 0. So in this way you can get according to the country code. Okay, you can also choose the country ID. So let me show in the documentation. Yep, so you can also choose the country ID, COVID-19 dot get location by ID. In that case it will print according to the country ID you choose. Okay,